Hey guys, and welcome back to Sonic Heroes. We're moving to the second team of the game now, Team Dark, which is Shadow the Hedgehog, a new fancy robot we'll be meeting shortly, and Rouge the Bat. They're hard mode, their levels are longer, the enemies they encounter have more health, and the levels are just generally more dangerous in general. You might be wondering why Shadow's alive here in a pod, and not charred out in some desert somewhere. The game will never tell you this. I'm just going to let you in on that fact now. It will never explain a fucking thing.
So, if you listened to part 1, I was very disappointed at the end of this game. We go through the entire game, and not once does it tell you why Shadow's alive.
You know what the funniest thing is? It does actually explain it in the following game, in an optional bit of dialogue that you have to sit through the boss for and spectacularly fail for about 5 to 6 minutes before Eggman says something like, oh yeah, I found you, put you in a pod, the end, bye!
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys talking about why Shadow's back. I'm more curious why Gamma's back, honestly.
LOL.
Oh, Flame. You're the funny one of HFC, really.
Yeah, I doubt that somehow.
You know, why doesn't Rouge just tell Shadow what happened?
Yeah, that's a good fucking point.
That would make far too much sense. We can't be having that.
Oh yeah, baby, we're a team.
Oh, yeah.
Who's who in this commentary dynamic, by the way? Obviously I'm Power, since I control everything. I guess Flame is Speed. That would leave Flight, so Sky, Smoothies, which one of you is Flight?
I'd say Smoothies, because nobody gets higher than Smoothies.
Wow.
I stopped smoking a year ago.
Okay, well that makes Sky Flight then. Good stuff.
Who's talking about smoking?
Anyways.
So this commentary's going somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Straight in the garbage, but it's fine, it's fine. This level, Grand Metropolis, has a really sick remix in the Olympic Games. Well, the Olympic Games, I should say. And that's basically all I have to say about it. Other than that, it's a futuristic city level, which partially makes me a liar, because in part 1 I said there was no more human living city crap, but here we are, it's literally a metropolis, so...
There's no humans here, though.
That you can see.
I don't even know what to make of this.
There's no life here at all, either.
There's cars that look like they're from the 1980s, but they're flying.
What's with all these fucking bottomless pits? That doesn't really look inhabitable. Just driving to work and maybe there's like a car accident or something and nobody you're going flying.
I'm off to work. Just let me get on this jump spring.
Boing!
Yeah, like the future realised that hovercars were too much work, so they just made hover roads and called it a day.
I haven't really touched on what happens when you level up. For the life of me, I could not find like a proper level up guide to describe what happens whenever you get like an orb and such, but I know for a fact that Power becomes super useful at level 3, because like Knuckles, for example, when he does his shit rock, will start like sending out volcanic boulders everywhere, which is pretty great. I think Fly can, fly for longer at the highest level, and I think Speed can also attack like shielded enemies, or stuff you'd have to use like Sonic Wind or whatever on in order to remove the shield or stun it and so on.
I like Rouge's new outfit, as in I hate it.
Okay. Why can't you ever say what you mean, Smoothers?
Because, fuck you.
Until you do it again.
But yeah, this is the only game. Well, no, it's not the only game. Oh my god, Rouge has had more outfits than anyone else. I just realized that.
Well, it'd be pretty weird if Omega had more outfits than anyone else. I just desire to look pretty, Shadow. Do not judge me.
I'm sorry, look at this shit. Like, the main power from the Chaos Control Team Blast is that it stops time, but that means that once you cleared everything out, more than likely you got a few moments of just standing there until like a door opens or something moves or whatever.
Yeah, thankfully you can manually cancel that out, though.
Can you? I should have probably known that.
Well, yeah, you should.
Oh, well, this might be a long LP, I'm sorry.
Well, how do you do it, Tom?
Oh, well, I tried to record it myself, but I was having a lot of problems with like power recording. I always have, really, so that's why I usually emulate when it comes to PAL, PS1 games and such. But Flame, thankfully, decided to step in, because I had a lot of stuff to do in time for December, so...
Avoiding my question, how do you do it, Tom?
Oh, you pressed the Z button. Sorry, I thought you were talking about something else there.
Okay, that sounds like the sort of thing I should have instinctively thought to have tried, to be honest. That's my fault.
Playing games, press buttons.
To be fair, I never knew that.
Sky, how did you fare with Team Dark? 'Cause as I said, all the levels are like longer overall. So, did you like having to play through Team Sonic, but more tedious?
Sure, I enjoyed going through longer levels a lot.
Okay.
Does that sound sincere? Because it isn't.
There's so much sarcasm and passive aggression on this playthrough. I love it.
It sounds exactly like this interview with Michael Jackson. Apparently he hates to tour, and they were like, can you just kind of like make it sound more sincere, like maybe you do like to tour? And he's like, no, I'm not going to say it.
Fuck you, I'm literally the king of pop. I don't have to lie about anything.
And at the very end of that segment, he was like, yeah, I love to tour. And then he didn't have a straight face at all. It was beautiful.
It wouldn't be a Sonic playthrough without some Michael Jackson reference.
He wrote the music for Sonic Heroes, don't you know?
Never knew that, actually.
Yeah, if you listen closely, you can hear Jam in this song.
No, this was a Jun Sonoy project. A little bit of a Johnny... How the fuck do you pronounce his last name? Gioli?
Gioeli.
Jelly?
Gioeli. Gielli.
Giovanni, the 8th gym leader from Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow.
We'll
Yes.
fucking get there eventually, I swear, guys.
Strawberry Gioeli is his stage name.
The fuck?
I didn't mention this last time, but Seaside Hill and Ocean Palace were both combined to form the Heroes representative in Sonic Generations. I would have preferred Egg Fleet, and maybe a little bit of Final Fortress thrown in, but as I've come to learn over the years, Entom does not get what Entom desires.
They use Seaside Hill for everything. They put it in the tennis game and the racing games. It's like the new Green Hill, but for modern Sonic.
Well, yeah. The theory is that, you know, every time they get Green Hill in, they have to pay the rights to get the Green Hill music, so they just kind of like want to lean more towards Seaside Hill.
Well, actually, in the tennis game, I think it actually was Green Hill, but for, like, All-Stars Racing and All-Stars Racing Transformed, it was Seaside Hill. It's, you know, it's like, we grew up with the classic game, so when we see Green Hill, we mark out and we're like, it's the Sonic I grew up with, it must be good. But for the newer audience, you know, the people that were brought in thanks to the fact that Heroes is the first multi-platform game, they see Seaside Hill, and then like, it's the games I grew up with, it must be good. How little they knew.
Well, that must suck if Sonic Heroes is your introduction to Sonic, let's be honest here.
I don't like this level because it's mainly flight-based.
Yeah, there's a lot of flying in this particular level, I noticed.
I guess it's kind of balanced out, because the first one was quite speed-oriented.
That's
but
why I
still,
love
I'd
it.
rather just go fast in general, but yeah, a lot of it is just like knocking down these flying things and generally having to be careful.
Hope you like fun to shoot.
I hope you like listening to your characters talk through an entire level. I'm sorry, for an entire game.
4 times.
Let's go up, you know.
Let's go horizontally.
We don't have to, it's a suggestion.
Well, that's true, actually. There are actually multiple paths throughout the levels, for the most part. And I actually kind of like that, because I can't remember any at all from, like, SA2. It was a lot more linear than SA1. Or maybe my mind's kind of fuzzy on the whole thing, because I go back and play SA1 a lot more than I ever will SA2.
Yeah, also, I prefer Adventure 2, but Adventure 1 does the multiple paths thing much better, especially with the way the level design and spin dash work together so well.
Much better, as in they do it.
Well, they try.
Touche, movers.
What I do is I don't play either.
Okay. We know who the winner is in this scenario.
Yep.
Yeah, life lesson, don't play Sonic games, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Omega, like, as a character? He's pretty much the replacement for Gamma, but that's just my opinion. Sky, how about you?
He's alright. He's terrible in 06, but that was once, and we never talk about that again.
Apart from now, obviously, to fill our time.
He was better in 06 because at one point he was dead.
Well, technically, if you want to get really pedantic, he was never alive to begin with, because he's a soulless machine.
Damn.
He's got vengeance, if nothing else. That's such a fucking odd thing to program into your robot. Like,
Why was I programmed to feel anger?
This makes me so angry.
it's like a slight oversight in your design, except like he might randomly become conscious and decide he wants to get revenge on you. A smart move, Eggman.
This gets brought up all the fucking time, but Eggman is, for all his IQ points, not the smartest or sharpest tool in the Sonic shed. In, like, Shadow the Hedgehog, he programmed a robot to literally shoot missiles at himself.
Oh, I fucking love the Egg Dinner because of that. It's so stupid.
I like to think Eggman's smart, he just has no common sense.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to apply it. That's all.
Yeah, it's like academic smart, but real life's the hard work.
I mean, his very first weapon ever was a thing that swings a giant ball on a chain.
I'm just testing it out, okay? It's a prototype.
But I mean, have you ever built a giant thing with the chain and ball before?
Well, one time.
Just saying.
It didn't really work out so well. That's why I talk over other people's work these days.
This level has been going on for 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But more of them will go on for much longer, Sky. I suggest you buckle in now, sweetheart.
Yeah, this game introduced incredibly long 20-minute levels.
I don't know how badly you were playing, but I didn't ever see, like, double digits for the most part.
Well, the Team Dark later stages can go double digits, but not that much. But it's just one of the things that these levels, they really do outstay their welcome. Like, it's not even the sort of thing where it feels like you're doing more and more new things as you're going through the level.
Yeah.
And especially in the Team Dark levels, because like some of them earlier on are alright, but other times it gets to the point where you think, like, I swear I should have seen the gold ring 3 times by now.
yeah, the levels just start to, like, repeat themselves visually as well. Like, a lot of the set pieces start to blend together.
Tom, I noticed in the last part that you had 93 hours raked into this game.
Not me playing, mate. That's Flame over there.
Oh, sorry, right, Flame. So, Flame, what's up with that?
Those are totally legit hours that someone else totally legit played for.
I don't think anyone was
hours.
questioning the legitimacy if you played Sonic Heroes, mate. More so the number of hours.
Yeah, because basically for this, because we're doing like a bridged run, not showing off everything, we just decided to pull the levels from a completed save file, and then I remembered that I didn't have a completed save file, so I sort of downloaded one. Because, yeah, Sonic Heroes' system to get to the final boss is bullshit.
Oh, I wanted to make fun of someone.
I'm here, Smoothers. I'm always here.
But, yeah, my timer for Sonic Heroes is 99 hours, 99 minutes, 99 seconds, and, as soon as you go over that, it just restarts the 99-hour marker.
Okay.
It doesn't go above 99 hours. They didn't expect you to play it that much.
What I fucking love is there's 99 save files as well. Where are you going to play it 99 times?
Jesus, 90, oh my god.
You know, you'd think with a commercial that said one new game that never gets old, they would do that.
Oh, I always used to die on this part.
Yeah.
Because you sucked.
It's true. God damn it, it's true. Yeah, I would recommend just flying over this bit. Speed formation can kiss my ass sometimes.
I tend to just do what it tells me, then at least it's the game's fault if something goes wrong.
Interesting way of attributing blame, though.
Yeah, I'm a scrub, I don't deny it.
I'm glad that we all use that word. You don't have to kill him, Flame. Just go. You're about to die.
Oh god, I think we're done. I think we're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done with this.
We're gonna keep saying that, aren't we?
Yes, we are. That's the type of game Sonic Heroes is, mate. That's right, I'm striking a pose.
Yeah, so, this wasn't the first game to judge you after every level you play.
And now we come to the team fights. For whatever reason, people in this game just can't settle stuff with, like, you know, a cup of tea, a few biscuits, a sit down. You know, harsh words, but not harsh fisticuffs. But everyone's got a fucking fight in this game.
I like your use of the word fight.
Okay,
Because none of these are going to take more than 30 seconds.
yeah, the team fights are fucking pathetic in this game. Like, I'm just gonna keep talking, I'm gonna start counting now. They really just boil down to, like, you hit the button, you shoot things, and then stuff happens, and it's over.
What the? What?
Yeah, they literally just walked off.
I'm sorry, was there a fight?
11 seconds, that's a fair boss.
That must have been Kai in the fucking intro cutscene, because that felt more like 7. We will be showing off all the team fights in this game, by the way.
Okay. God, the animation is so bad. It's so awkward.
It's such a stark contrast from the in-game like models. It looks just so, I don't know, soft in terms of the colours compared to the in-game stuff, which is like I said in the start, really saturated.
Well, nice job, baby. You wanted to marry Sonic and now he's dead. Good luck marrying a corpse.
Oh shit, I thought you were playing as Team Sonic. I looked away.
Oh, too fast. Okay, guys, from one extreme to another, join us next time when we start Team Rose's gameplay stuff, I guess. Bye for now.